Okay, everybody, welcome. And today we have Rob Ward joining us today on the channel. He's coming from Formby near Liverpool in the north of England. He's kindly agreed to be interviewed today to share his experience and the awesome transformation that he's recently gone through. So welcome today, Rob. Hello.
Hi, how you doing, Leon?
Well, man, very well. I mean, boiling, but all good. You?
I'm very good as well, from very rainy Formby.
Yeah, nice. And Rob, how long have you not drunk for now?
Well, in earnest, about 5 months.
Awesome.
I had stopped before then, but I had a little relapse, which probably about a week, I'd say. But I rejoined the program again with you, Leon, as you know, and right back off the juice straight away, and I've been great ever since. So I'm just enjoying life.
Awesome, man. So yeah, the first question, Robbie, is what was life like before we started working together? Before you joined the program, what were things like?
Well, I mean, life wasn't bad, it wasn't bad at all. But the fact is that I was drinking. I'd been drinking for a long time, a lot of years. I mean, I'm 59 now. Drinking for a lot of years, and the underachievement, I would say, from drinking was palpable. It was not good. And since we did the program together, really I haven't looked back, and it's been fantastic. Life's improved tremendously in all areas, not just in the work side, the family side as well. I can't thank you enough, to be honest with you. And it's been something that's worked for me, and it's been great.
Awesome, man. Love it. And so what's your background, Rob? What did you do, growing up, and what was all that about?
Well, I mean, I've always been working. I've always been basically self-employed or working for my own companies. I built a couple of businesses up from scratch, and it was fantastic, to be honest with you. But to be honest, far too much partying, which comes with the drinking, and it cost me a lot of money, and I went off the rails, and something had to be done about it. And I had tried before, but unsuccessfully. And I tried many different things. I've been to AA, all these sort of stuff, but it just didn't suit me. It didn't work for me. So from being on your program, it's really done me the world of good. But I'm obviously a sportsman as well, as a yachtsman, and with that there was a lot of partying and fun and enjoying myself. Just one moment. Shush, the dog. So life's a lot better. I do apologize.
No problems, man. No problems. So do you want to touch a little bit on what you tried to do in the past?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I think my attempts to stop drinking were sort of half-hearted. I don't think I really wanted to. The crowd I was in with and what I was doing. I mean, there was a lot of socializing, and I find it hard. I found it very hard to stop because everyone around me was doing this. And the funny thing is that I still do know the same people. They're still all friends. But they've accepted what I've been trying to do, and have been really supportive of it. And I've even got some people that are trying to get off it themselves, and I've seemed to have inspired them a little bit, and they've seen a few of your videos on YouTube. So it's amazing, but it's been a great journey, which I've enjoyed doing. Getting sober, leading life in a different way, and I'm already seeing the benefits of it. I've just launched a new business, a new family business, and I'm loving every day of it. I wake up clear head, clear ideas. I know what I'm doing, and loving it.
Yeah, man. Perfect. And do you mind sharing how much you did drink back in the day? Like a typical week or whatever.
Yeah. I could get through 3 bottles of wine a day, no problem at all. I'd say a night. I didn't drink during the day, but I definitely binge drink during the evenings, after I've had my supper, and that wouldn't be uncommon, and probably more at the weekends, to be honest with you, if there was no work involved. So, what it was doing to my body as much as anything was quite frightening. So, I feel a lot better now. I've, taken a different route, shall we say, and I've found it easy. That's the main thing.
Yeah, love it, man. Love it. So, I mean, obviously, for a bit of context, like we started working together, then you had this big operation, and this was, there was probably like a 6-month period or 5 or 6 month period where we worked together. Then it was like the operation. Do you want to share like what happened there? And obviously,
Sure.
you can talk about what happened in a bit more detail, and then
Sure.
how it was like getting back on track.
Sure. Approximately 18 months ago, I had an accident. I was in a yacht race going across the Irish Sea to Ireland, and there was a freak accident in dangerous seas, and I broke my back basically, which wasn't the best experience of my life. I ended up in hospital for a long period of time. I had 2 operations. The first one failed, unfortunately, but I was basically incapacitated completely, and it was awful. And I slipped off the wagon for a period of time when I was, stuck at home, and I got very depressed and fed up. But thanks to you, Leon, and your program, you got me back on track, and I've never looked back. I've never looked back, and I'm feeling healthier now than I did 20 years ago. To be honest with you, I really feel good. And it's been hard work from the physical point of view. I've had to put a lot of sort of effort in to get myself back into some kind of fit condition and build my muscles back up. But from a mental point of view, eliminating alcohol from my daily routine has been massive, absolutely massive, and I'm feeling great for it.
Yeah, and that was awesome because you stopped drinking for like 4, 5, 6 months, however long it was, and then there was this week, and I still remember the phone call where you was like, Leon, listen, I did not get anything from that. Like, I want to get back on track, and you just smashed through the program one more time, and it was like, I'm back, which was really, it was really awesome to see.
Yeah, absolutely. And I had, the thing is, I don't think anyone should beat themselves up, if they do have a little bit of a wobble, because it can happen, but you've got to be honest about it. And you were the first person I thought of ringing, to say, look, I've messed up, bloody, bloody, bloody. And, in a very short period of time, we were over it, that's fine. And you sent me the Bible,
oi, oi.
which is always on the bookshelf. It's the bookshelf in my kitchen, and it's always there next to the vegan cookbook. So it's always there. It's always good, and everyone that comes to my house, they see that and they say, "What's that?" I said, "I have a flick through it, man." And they go, "It's amazing." Yeah, it's good.
Awesome. So what was it that made you decide to join the Soberclear program?
Well, I was going through a period where I was thinking, I've got to do something about this. And I was looking at various things on YouTube. I'm a bit of a YouTuber. And who pops up but your good self? And I started, sort of binge watching your videos. And then I thought, you know what? There's got to be something in this. I like what I'm reading. I'm enjoying it. I need to talk to this guy. And that's how it came about. I sent you a message and we took it from there. You said how much it was. I thought, no, that's fine. There's nothing compared with what I was spending.
Yeah, and you're actually one of the first people that I worked with in the program. You were very early in, and just so happy to see that you're still crushing it. So that's nice.
Loving it. Yeah. Well, I mean, I've got to say, I just thought you were so professional about the way you dealt with everything, and I hate to say it, but you're the type of guy I would have gone for a drink with.
I think your partner Wendy said, "What, a guy in Thailand? That sounds like a scam."
Yes, she did. She did. She said, you haven't given him any money, have you? I said, yeah, I have actually. Oh, waste of time. And she's not saying that now.
Oh yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
So then how was this program different to other things that you've done in the past?
Well, I think something's got to resonate with you with these programs, and I think I just felt that the other stuff, it just didn't ring my bell. It seemed to, I thought it was a lot of BS. You know, I didn't really get into it. I hated the AA approach. You know, I mean, they just made you feel that you were a complete failure. I felt that anyway. That's how it happened for me. Although, you know, I know other people it's been successful for,
For
but I'm
sure.
sure there's a lot it hasn't been successful for. You know, but your program, it ticked all the boxes to me. You know, I like your approach. You know, I could, as I say, you know, I can get on with you. I understand what you're saying. It's common sense. A lot of it's absolute common sense. You just, you know, you just got to get into it, stick with it, you know, and keep on revisiting, keep on having a little read, flick it through the book, read a few pages. You know, that's what I do. You know, I sometimes look at some of your videos still on YouTube, you know, and it's just little nudges sometimes that, you know, I think everyone needs in whatever they're doing, you know, and, you know, that's why I do it. But your message is very simple, you know, and, you know, when you get the first principles idea and understand it, how can you not run with it, you know?
Yeah. Love it, man. So then you obviously, like, a big part of the program is the coaching and the focus on the future. And you've made some big shifts because you've launched this new business again. You've really took. I remember, man, you was just taking your health so seriously.
Yeah.
Relationship was like a big focus. So how do these areas look now that you're killing it?
Well, you're 100% different, to be honest. You know, I mean, at home, you know, I'm not in the situation where, you know, I'm reaching for a beer out the fridge and I've got my partner going, oh God, here we go. You know, that doesn't happen anymore. So home life is much better. My relationship with my kids is so much better. I mean, that's a strange one because I didn't think I was a problem, you know, at all. I didn't think it was a problem to anyone. You know, I thought everything was normal, you know. But after so many months of, you know, not drinking, the situation comes around where, you know, my daughter is absolutely delighted with me and loves me. You know, she always did, but she actually said, you know, I've got my dad back, which was an awesome thing because I didn't know. You know, I've told you before, I didn't realize they'd gone. You know, but I must have. But you don't see it yourself at the time, so that's changed completely. And the work thing, well, more than anything, I've always run on enthusiasm, you know, and I think I'd lost the enthusiasm to do anything. You know, I really had. I was just, you know, messing around, really, doing a bit of this and a bit of that, and it wasn't good enough. You know, now, you know, I've launched this new company, building garden structures, which is can be anything from a simple decking to a home gym or a home office, you know, anything like that. So we started that, and that's now beginning to get some speed up. You know, I'm just working on the websites today, so hopefully they'll be up and running very soon. Now, I couldn't have done that a year ago. You know, I would not have had the willpower to do it. I would not have had the perseverance. I wouldn't have been enthusiastic, and all things that are desperately needed if you're going to be successful at anything, as you know. And alcohol had taken that away from me. You know, so had to change, and the difference now in my life is massive, absolutely massive.
Love it, man. It's awesome, and you know the change is just insane. So good stuff. And then what's one piece of advice that you'd give to somebody that's thinking about joining the program?
I wouldn't think twice about it, because if you're even going down the road of looking at the videos, you know, whether it be yours or anybody else's, you know full well that you've got an issue that needs to be sorted out, you know. And like I say, there's lots of different things you can do, but I found, for me, the Soberclear method is just first rate. And the one-to-one contact with you, Leon, all the time is massive. You know, you've never let me down. You've always been there. You know, I know you still are there. you know, and you know, if someone was asking me, I tell them to sign up straight away. You know, don't worry about the money side of it, because you'll get that back in spade loads. You know, absolute spade loads. Not just in what you're spending on alcohol, but what you're losing and missing out on in life in general. And the Soberclear program is dead right for me, and I wouldn't see why it wouldn't be dead right for anyone else.
Awesome, Rob. Awesome. And if anybody wants to leave Rob a comment, just comment below, and yeah, I'll send him the page, and yeah, he can check them out. So thanks so much, Rob.
My pleasure. You have a great day.